no, not only is the bull market not over in crypto, but the bull market is yet to start. Okay, you're going to see in the coming days the beginning of face melting price action by Bitcoin and the rest of the altcoin space. Hello everyone, my name's Dean, and let's talk crypto. This is where you subscribe for daily Bitcoin updates and technical analysis. We track the price of Bitcoin as a proxy for the cryptocurrency markets at large. Today is March 20th, 2024, and it's been a while. It's been a while, and I know that, but I didn't want to make a video when fundamentally nothing had changed, okay? The last episode, I was telling you that this was going to be the last chance for a good entry on this next Bitcoin move. This next Bitcoin move, which would go crazy parabolic and probably hit our next target of 150,000 per US per 150,000 US dollars per Bitcoin. Okay, and I've seen some videos, big channels saying the Bitcoin or the crypto bull run is over. Is the Bitcoin bull run over? Not only is it not over, it hasn't even started yet. Okay, I'm going to show you why. Even in Bitcoin, one of the most bullish assets year to date in crypto, we haven't seen anything yet. Okay, I'm going to show you why that is. And I'm going to show you why most other assets, right, with a few exceptions, have yet to even move. So if you're in crypto and you haven't felt anything, meaning any gains, any sort of positive price action, you're not alone. A lot of people haven't, because a lot of assets literally have yet to move. We're going to look at all of that. We're going to look at why that is. We're going to look at a ton of stuff, guys. It's been a while, so stick with me. Let's get into it. Hope everybody's having a great day. Now is the time. It's finally happening. Okay, let's start off with Bitcoin as usual. Right, I'm on the hourly time frame, and actually, let's go on the daily time frame. On the daily time, 4 hourly, 4 hourly. Compromise. All right, 4 hourly time frame. Last time I was analyzing this chart, I said this right here is an initial break of structure. What does that mean? That means it's the beginning of a correction. Okay, and I said that it was likely that we would get something like this: A, B, C. I did say that. Okay, you can, I mean, whatever. I'm not gonna defend myself. You could just go look at the last video. I said it was likely that we get something like this, but where I made a mistake was trying to time this in saying that the time it took for us to make this sorry. The time it took for us to come up to this point was the time it would take for us to execute this, and that was a mistake. And making mistakes in trading is normal, and doing a chart analysis is normal. And one of the takeaways is, remember, Dean, that when you're timing these corrections, it's only wave 1 and wave 2 that have that temporal relationship, and you typically only see it in the first wave 1 and wave 2, not midway into well into the impulse. Meaning, when we first started and Bitcoin first started its bull run, you could say, okay, wave 1 and wave 2 are going to have that temporal relationship where wave 1 takes as long as wave 2. Now that we're all the way up here, that does not apply. That no longer applies. So my thinking that this ABC flat correction was going to take as long as it took us to make these 5 waves up was kind of silly, and it obviously didn't. Actually, timing the market's difficult, as we know, but the most accurate timing of the market thus far has been using the moon cycles. All right, I talk about moon phases quite a bit on this channel, but look at this. Look at this. So last time I did an analysis on YouTube, I was talking about there being a new moon, which is a local market top, okay? And that new moon did yield a retracement, which we should expect new moons to show, right? And actually, now we're close to a full moon, which yields a local market bottom, typically, historically speaking, in markets, right? So the moon cycles, if you just traded the moon cycles, you would have been ready for this move, right? Because the next full moon is on the 22nd, I believe. So we're the 20th, we're close to the 21st. So you pretty much would have had your top and your bottom just using the moon phases. That's an aside. In any case, just looking at this chart, what can we see? We can see that we have our A, B, C flat correction. You know, when this was printing, I was like, oh, we're probably done here, because I was like, that's the time. This is around the time that we should we should come back, or we should continue. So I was thinking that this was going to be a super strong, super bullish running flat. What we call running flat in elite wave theory is when the flat correction, instead of looking like this is A, this is B, and this is C, the C wave, instead of coming down to the level of the A wave, a running flat is instead like this, A, B, C. And the C wave is really short of the level of the A wave. You see that right there? And so, you know, in very bullish environments, that C wave just can't come all the way back down, okay? And here you do have some version of a running flat, because the A, B, and C wave do have that relationship. The A wave made a low here. The C wave didn't come down all the way to the low of the A wave, and then already started to go back up. So that is a running flat technically, okay? I did think, and I posted this on Buy Me a Coffee, that Bitcoin was so bullish that, you know, we were going to stop over here, but we didn't. Okay. In any case, one of the reasons for my thinking that was that temporal relationship that I've goofed on. In any case, we do have that running flat. This correction is likely over. If you zoom out and you look at Bitcoin on the higher time frame, right? Go on your weekly. This is why the bull market has yet to start. I mean, yes, you could say the Bitcoin bull market started all the way down here, and you would be technically correct, okay? You've been making higher highs and higher lows impulsively ever since October of 2022. You can also say that the bull market started more earnestly in September of 2023. Here's very clean impulse right here, right? That's even more of a stronger case. But why has the bull market not even started in earnest? It's because you're only now about to break all-time high. You're only now about to break that major resistance. This major resistance that Bitcoin has had has lasted about 1,000 days, as you can see, right? 1,092 days, right? So you're about to just now break that and go into price discovery, which we call where there are no prior levels of resistance, right? And you're just going to go. That's when the price teleports. That's when it's hard to make an entry, because it's literally pumping. And that's when people's attention will be had. People are always saying on social media, well, Bitcoin has done this, Bitcoin has done that, retail's still not in, retail's still not paying attention. That's when everybody's going to pay attention. That's where it's going to be plastered all over the news. Now, all well and good. Why are we getting this? Or why? Okay, and I haven't done this in a while, but it's really important to keep everything in context, or in mind. Bitcoin moves because the underlying asset, i.e. the US dollar, is moving opposite to it. Does that make sense? And if you don't believe me, chart Bitcoin against the US dollar for as long as Bitcoin has been in existence. When the US dollar index is going down, Bitcoin goes up, and vice versa. Okay? And we've been charting the US dollar for quite some time on this channel. As you can see here, this chart is something I've been using and I've been tracking for a long time. And as you can see here, we have an A, B, C zigzag in play. Okay, so that A wave obviously was a very nice bull run in Bitcoin, and then this B wave took quite a long time, right? Basically A, B, C, that flat correction over here. And the beginning of Bitcoin's bull run was right here again in September, October of 23. This coincides with what we just saw on Bitcoin's chart, right? So you start going down, up, consolidate, and now the big move down is what we will really sort of where we will really see explosive moves in Bitcoin and the rest of the cryptocurrency market. Again, A, B, C, it's a zigzag. A zigzag in Elliott wave theory is a type of correction. It's a 5-3-5 correction. 5 waves in A, 5 waves in B, 5 waves in C. Okay? My brain just shorted because I wrote 5 instead of A. I meant to write A. You get what I'm saying here. 5 waves in A, 3 waves in B, 5 waves in C. All right? So here's the A wave, here's the B wave, here's the C wave. This is basically the beginning of the impulse down that you're going to see, right? And this is the target, and this is where I believe the bull run ends. So as this matriculates impulsively to the downside in the US dollar currency index, we're going to see explosive moves in Bitcoin and the rest of the cryptocurrency market. Now, again, what I said in the beginning of the video holds true. Bitcoin has been doing amazing things. It hasn't been going or teleporting, but it's been going up quite respectfully, I guess, you know. It's been going up quite a bit since a while now. But there are a lot of altcoins. I'll give you an example just off the top, right? Quant is a really good example that haven't done shit. They literally have been sitting here at support for all this time. Look at this. This is your big resistance here. You came up and you finally broke it. Now you retested it. This is Quant. This is where it's at. It hasn't done anything. That's one example. This is an altcoin, right? Many such examples in the altcoin space exist. This is why, if you have altcoins in spot or in sort of futures positions, and you have yet to see positive price action, this is why. And this is when you start to see them. As Bitcoin starts to break all-time high, now that rotation of capital from Bitcoin to altcoins starts in earnest, okay? Ethereum's done a decent amount, but even Ethereum hasn't done much of anything. Let's look at Cardano. Cardano is a good example. It is a top altcoin, right? Look at what it's done. This is the bull market. This is the bull market, the bear market rather, and the bear market consolidation. This is the first move out of the bear market consolidation. This is the retest of the bear market consolidation. This is the first wave up. This is the second wave. So this is wave 1, wave 2. Now you get wave 3 in Cardano, right? So basically all I'm saying is this. Not only has the bull market not started in crypto. No, not only is the bull market not over in crypto, but the bull market is yet to start. Okay? You're going to see in the coming days the beginning of face melting price action by Bitcoin and the rest of the altcoin space. Okay? Last thing I want to look at is the Bitcoin dominance chart, really to tie in a bow or tie up in a bow, or really to highlight that altcoin move that we've been looking for, or that we've been waiting for so long. Okay? And to really emphasize this, we have to go on the monthly chart. And here you can see what I'm referring to. You can see that you have this resistance, right? That's lasted thousands of days, and every single time you come on this resistance, you break down. That's an altcoin season. That's when the altcoins move. Right here, we have yet to do that. This is why you have yet to see the big move in the altcoin space. This is happening now. Go on the smaller time frames and you can see it for yourself, right? On the weekly time frame, you can see that we've come up to this resistance and we've danced on it, even trying to break it twice in 2 weeks. 2 weeks in a row, we created dojis. Dojis mean that it's pretty much bearish. You're finding selling pressure. Basically, you're not looking, you're not creating, you're not showing strength to go higher, right? I don't want to speak in terms of money because this is dominance chart. This is an indicator. So basically, all I'm saying is, if you see this, you see that 2 weeks in a row, you've tried to break this resistance and you haven't been able to. You've shown weakness. And so what you're likely doing here is you rejected, you retest, and you break down, and your momentum indicator is showing you just as much. And this is the weekly time frame, mind you, a very high, a very reliable time frame. On daily time frame, you can see more in detail what that looks like, and it's even more obvious. You're showing weakness at this resistance 3 days in a row, trying to break through, 3 days in a row, creating dojis. This is when altcoins will fly, okay? And this is the move we've been waiting for. So it's now or never. I know I haven't made a video in a while, but I don't really like to make videos when we're going sideways and we're consolidating, and what I said in the previous video still stands. That was the time to make entries. That was the time to gain positions. And now, in a number of hours, it'll be over and we're going to fly. And that's what I love, and I hope you guys are well positioned to take advantage of that. Hope this was helpful. Hope this was useful. Like, share, and subscribe if you got value. And I'll see you next time.